star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Silk in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Rizache fill out the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Team first.
Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Here's Dub, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. The bodyguard, the pass to Wicks. Just 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young finds Okongwu. Alexander Walker off with the layup. Dub passes to Boomer. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Dub passes to Boomer. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
A good look from Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Oh, ripped away. Outside Rizache. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Four on the clock. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half.
Oh, wow.
Man.
You want some? Woo. You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that one.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Young, and another basket for Atlanta.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Here's Dub to the right side. And there it is for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Let's go with a three, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
Pass to Dub. Here's Boomer. Here's the bodyguard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. The bodyguard's got his second bucket of the night. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. And here's Rizachet. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. And when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms, to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. There's the double with Okongwu. It's stolen by Johnson. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Porzingis has checked in for Rizachet, and Daniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Young, driving to the basket. The rebound by Silk.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
So for the Hawks, Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Houston comes in for Johnson, and it's Kennard in for Young. Here's Daniels. Drops in the three.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Releases. Wicks with a bucket. Wicks has got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. From the arc. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
The deep 3 from Kennard. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He put together 10. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Gay in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Kennard. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 4. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. But, you know, when you got 5 made triples, I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Daniels misses. Gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Shoots from the baseline. Silk with the bucket. And that ties it up.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Atlanta making some changes here. Risache, he's checked in for Houston. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniels. And it's Young in for Kennard. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, "I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do." Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Dub. Here's the bodyguard. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And the shot's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tipped. There's the steal. Pass to Young. The 3. The rebound by Silk. Silk's got 4 rebounds now.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, it's tough trying to break Young's concentration. Even when you rough him up, he stays focused on the rim.
And Atlanta making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Wicks. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Young looking around. Young seeing the lane. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Young's got 15. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Hawks trail by 4. Outside Johnson. With some arc. Outside Young. Inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young. And it's 8 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. Here's Wicks. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wicks with a bucket.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That one on Johnson. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Johnson. Here's Young. In attack mode, Trae Young.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Dub, guarded by Young. Here's Dub. Pass to Wicks. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. He got it up. That one is off. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
54.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win?
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this.
Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The visitors with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be their power at home.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Ah, nice shot by Boomer.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Young. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Yeah, great effort in the paint by Johnson, not allowing anything easy.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's Young with the three. That is Trey's shot. The three.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Dub. He's got 25. Here's Boomer. Shot clock at 5. And that one good. Boomer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Now here's Risache, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Alexander Walker, and he gets it to go. Alexander Walker's got 12.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Outside Risache. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker lets the three fly, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander Walker. Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
Showing some power. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Dub. He has 29 now. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Johnson. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an